2025 has been a tumultuous time for Magic the Gathering, but a lot of good has happened too. We're going to celebrate Magic in the only way that you can, and that's by playing Magic the Gathering. My podcast co-hosts and I, Sam and Wyatt, are going to be playing Magic the Gathering in a limited format using one pack of every set that has come out in 2025. We're using pre-release rules here, so any cards that we open are legal and playable. That includes any bonus sheet cards as well as cards set in the mythical plane of New York City. Thanks, Spiderman. Whether the set was good or not as good, we will be playing with as many cards as we possibly can. This tournament will be done round robin style, where we're each going to play a game against each other, best of one. The winner will not only get bragging rights, but the losers will have a bit of a punishment on an episode of the Duels and Mana Dorks podcast the next time all three of us are on. So let's crack a pack and let's get right into it.
The deck I ended up with is a 4-color, no-red artifacts deck. I hope to use cards like Packdoll Terror and Black Mage's Rod to ping down my opponent's life totals, and then send in a finishing blow with Haunt the Network. I filled the deck with low-cost mana rocks and other artifacts, as well as a few cards such as Tireless Tracker and Use Social Engineering that create artifact tokens upon landfall. Other than that, I've added a suite of removal and color-fixing lands to help my game plan along.
So, here's the deck. Risking it, but it is a 4-color deck. Avatar gives us this little combo where I can earthbend lands, but if I have Appa when it enters or when I attack, I can exile and have them come back after I pay 2, and then boom, I'm making giant lands to attack with. Of course, my suite of removal, I don't know if I'll ever be able to turn this on, but if I do, then I can start pumping mana into this and make it unblockable. But yeah, that's the deck. That's what it's looking to do. Hopefully it works.
Unlike those two madmen, I decided to go with a little bit of a simpler game plan. I'm talking Izzet Spellslinger. We're packing this deck with card draw, counter spells, removal, anything to keep their game plan under control, and then use my flyers, use the crew vehicles, and of course, Ugin, Eye of the Storm to close out the game. While I continue to freak out over this Planeswalker, let's go to Wyatt and Sam for the first game.
Alright, roll for who goes first. Huh.
Oh god.
9.
Oh god. 8.
Ooh, I didn't think I was going to win that. I will be on the going first. Forest into an immediate turn 1 play of Sammy's Curiosity. I gain 2 life and I create a lander token. And with that, I will end my turn.
Play a Thornwood Falls, which enters tapped.
Ooh.
I gain a life.
You gain
Okay.
1 life.
I gain 1 life. Go ahead.
I mean, it's half as good as gaining 2. I'm gonna untap upkeep draw. I'm gonna play an island. Then I'm gonna go ahead and tap 2 and crack that there lander token. Get that out of the way. I'm gonna search my library for a plains. And I will end my turn after that and see I'm shuffling as well. So you know this is all above board.
Draw. I have 2 choices here, and I think unfortunately I have to go with playing the Crossroad Village. This is a land town. As it enters the battlefield, I choose a color. I'll choose black, and I'll enter tapped. And I'll say go ahead.
I wish I would have pulled a town. Would have made some of my other cards better.
I have so much fixing. Unfortunately, all this fixing comes in tapped.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and just kick it off with tapping 3 for Toph, the Blind Bandit. When Toph enters, I get to Earthbend 2. And as we all know what Earthbending is, I will put 2 counters on this island. And with that, I will pass the turn.
I will untap. I'll draw for turn. Meditation Pool. When it enters tapped.
But you gain no life this time?
I gain no life. No, this one taps for either a green or a blue, and I can pay for, tap, and sacrifice this land to draw a card. Then I will tap for 2, and I'll play an Eerie Gravestone.
Ooh.
When this artifact enters, draw a card. And then I can pay 1 and a black and sack this artifact to mill 4 cards. I may put a creature card from among them into my hand. I will go ahead and go.
Okay, I will untap upkeep draw for the turn. Ooh, that's a good card. Unfortunately, not one that I need at this point in time. I guess I'll just go ahead and get into the red with Toph and this island for 4.
I'll take 4.
And that will be my turn.
It's an untapped land, a swamp.
I wish I had those.
Pretty cool, isn't it? I'm just gonna pass for now. Yes.
Ooh, with everything up. Interesting. I will finally play another land. I'm going to go ahead and get into the red zone again with both Toph and the island for another 4.
4?
Yes.
Down to 13.
Okay. Let's go! And I will pass after that.
On your end step, I'm going to tap for 4. I'm going to play Cruel Truths. It's an instant that says, Surveil 2. I'll drop this Virulent Slicer into my graveyard. And then I'll draw 2. And then I'll lose 2. Untap. Draw for turn. We're going to try to do multiple things this turn. Because, I hear that's how you win games is by double spelling.
No, they lied to you.
Oh, shit. I'm going to play a Swamp. Tap like this. And I will cast a Thieves' Knife. This is an artifact equipment with job select. When this equipment enters, create a 1/1 colorless hero creature token and attach it to it.
It's a knife.
It's a knife. Equipped creature gets +1/+1 and has whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, draw a card, and is a rogue in addition to its other types. Since my hero Grogu is summoning sick, I will go ahead and pass.
I thought you said you were going to do multiple things this turn.
You're right, I did say that. Oh well.
Upkeep, draw. Fancy planes. Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 8. Badger Mole. And I'm going to put 2 more earthbending whatchamajigs on this island, which will, in turn, grow Toph. I'm going to swing at you with Toph for 4. She's a 4/3.
4/3? Okay. I will respond before blockers, because I'm in the middle of doing it. I'm going to pay 1, and I'm going to give Grogu a secret identity.
Okay.
I'm going to reveal. Until end of turn, target creature becomes a hero with base power and toughness 3/4 and gains flying and vigilance. He will become a 3/4 with +1/+1, so he is now a 4/5, and I will block.
No! My Toph! Nah, I guess you got her.
She couldn't see it coming.
She...
Hey!
How long were you saving that one?
I had it locked and loaded in the chamber. I was ready to go at a moment's notice.
I could tell. All right. Well, with that, I'll just pass the turn.
I will play an island for a turn. I'm going to start by paying 2. I'm going to play Barren Rivalry, which is actually just Deadly Dispute. And I'll sacrifice my Eerie Gravestone to do so.
Okay.
I will draw 2 cards and create 2 treasures. Treasures tap for anything. I'm going to crack 1 for a white and 2. And I'm going to cast Web Up. When this enchantment enters, exile target non-land permanent opponent controls until this enchantment leaves the battlefield. I'll choose your non-land permanent.
My Badger Mole!
I'd like to move to combat. I'll swing this 2/2 hero rogue at you.
I'll take 2 and go to 20.
When it deals combat damage to you, I'll draw a card. I'm going to go ahead and then pay 1, and I'm going to play the Lunatic Pandora. This is a legendary artifact that I can pay 2, tap it, and surveil 1, or I can pay 6, tap it, and sacrifice it to destroy target non-land permanent. Go ahead.
Alright, I will untap a Rooney-Doo, draw for the turn. Ooh, just what I needed. I'm going to slide another island in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Appa. Loyal Sky Bison. So with that, I will pass the turn after that.
Alright, on your end step, I will tap and sacrifice this treasure, and then I will use that mana to tap the Lunatic Pandora to surveil 1. I'm going to put the Tireless Tracker into my graveyard. I'm going to untap. I'm going to play a Plains for turn. We're going to play the Guidelight Pathmaker. When this vehicle enters, I may search my library for an artifact card and reveal it. I put it on the battlefield if its mana value is 2 or less, otherwise it's put into my hand, and then I shuffle. I'm glad I get to shuffle. I think I'm just going to go with the Black Mage's Rod. So that will enter the battlefield. And I will create a hero attached to it, and it will get... Equipped creature will get +1/+0, and whenever you cast a non-creature spell, this creature deals 1 damage to each opponent and is a wizard in addition to its other types. The second hero will be represented, of course, by Prism, Advent of Thrones. Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Well, I can't really attack into Appa effectively.
Yeah, yep, mother.
So I will say go.
Okay. You're not ready for this next move. Some would call it a pro gamer move. I'm gonna untap, upkeep, and draw for the turn.
Is that pro gamer move punch me in the face?
It is, because here's another forest, and then I will tap these lands for 3 mana, Stormplane Detainment, which is kind of like your web up. When this enchantment enters, exile target non-land permanent and opponent controls until this enchantment leaves the battlefield. I will be choosing your web up.
Alright.
Which will bring back the Badger Mole, which will enter and give this land 2 more +1/+1 counters, bringing its total to 6. I'm going to move to combat. I'm going to swing this island and the Sky Bison. When Appa attacks, I will choose the Badger Mole and exile the Badger Mole.
I will go ahead and throw Prism under the island, and I'll take Forfeit in the air.
But then, hold up now. Main phase 2 happens, and I will airbend the Badger Mole back, giving 2 more +1/+1 counters to this plains. With that, I'll pass the turn.
I'll play an island for turn. I'm going to tap 1. And I'm going to play a Thaumaton Torpedo. This is an artifact that says pay 6, sacrifice this artifact, destroy target non-land permanent. This ability costs 3 less if you attacked with a spacecraft this turn. That's not a thing that's going to happen. I'm not going to attack with a spacecraft. Instead, I'm going to do this. I'm going to tap 4, 5, and I'm going to haunt the network.
Okay. I don't know what that does.
I'm going to choose target opponent. Wyatt, I'm targeting you.
Okay.
I, Sam, am going to create 2 Thopter tokens, of course represented by Mirror the Seer. Then, chosen player loses X life, and I gain X life, where X is the number of artifacts I control. I control 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 artifacts. So I'm going to gain 7, you're going to lose 7.
Ouch.
Yeah, I think I need to push damage. I'm going to crew the Guidelight Pathmaker, and I'm going to swing with it. It is a 6/5 with Vigilance.
A 6/5? Holy moly. I'll put the plains in front of it. The plains will die, but because of earthbending rules, that means it just comes back in tapped.
And that's my turn. Go ahead.
Alright, I'm going to untap. Draw for the turn. Ooh, that's interesting. I guess I just gotta do what a baby's gotta do. So, I'm gonna swing with Appa, the Badger Mole, and the island. When that happens, I'm gonna give the island flying. So now it's a flying island.
Okay.
10 in the air at you, and the Badger Mole on the Grisound.
And the island has trample, right?
The island does indeed have trample.
So right now you're actually swinging at me for lethal. You know what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use my 2 Thopters to block the Badger Mole and Appa. So I'll take 6.
Yep, you will take 6.
And my Thopters will be just completely destroyed.
I go a 1, a 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm going to cast Robotics Mastery on... I guess it really doesn't matter. I'll put it on Appa. Why not? Make him, actually, I'm going to put it on the Badger Mole. Let's make him a bigger target. He gets +2/+2, and when this aura enters, I get to create 2, count them 2, 1/1 colorless robot artifact tokens with flying. Not Thopters. They're just robots that can fly. And with that, I will P the T to you, good sir.
On your end step, I'm going to tap for 2, and I'll tap the Lunatic Pandora to surveil 1. I'm going to leave that on top. Untap. Upkeep, no effects. Draw for turn.
I got him shooting ropes now. I got him on the ropes now.
Oh no. Oh god.
Sam, your turn.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was to throw him off his game.
Well, consider me thrown. I'm going to play a Jungle Hollow for turn. It enters tapped. When it does, I gain a life. We're going to crew the Guidelight Pathmaker.
Okay.
We'll tap for 4. and
Okay.
equip the Thieves' Knife to it.
Mm-hmm.
Move to combat.
You got
Swing.
it. Yeah,
You
I
have
will...
a 7/6 with Vigilance coming at you. This vehicle is also a rogue. Fun fact.
Transformers, I will put a Thopter in front of it.
All right. Second.
Oh, well,
main
not a
phase.
Thopter, a flying robot, yes.
Yes. Second main phase, no effects. End of turn, Guidelight Pathmaker is no longer a creature, so the Thieves' Knife falls off. I was really hoping he would misclick there, chat. Go ahead.
I'm going to untap. And then... Do you have anything left to crew that there Machine with, Ghost Rider?
I do not. Nope, just me and my artifacts.
Do you have a creature?
He is tapped currently.
That's the only one?
That's the only one.
I have a bad feeling about this. Well, fudge it. We'll just send it like this. I'm going to go 6 on the ground. The flying robot. Appa in the air. The Badger Mole himself. And when that all happens, Appa will take this opportunity to bend the Robotics Mastery.
Yeah, I take a lot of damage and die.
Yes! Yes! We're not cooked, chat! We did it!
Let's see. All right, let's roll for first.
3.
8.
Ooh.
I will choose to be on the play. All right, I'll go for it. I'll play this mountain, and I'll pass.
Alright, I'll draw for turn. I like the card. Alright. We're gonna play this Windurst Federation Center. It is a town. It creates green or white mana, but it enters a tap it. Go ahead.
All right, tap, draw. Cool. I'll play an Island.
It is a land.
I'll cast a Devoted Duelist. It is a 2/1 Goblin Monk with haste and flurry. Whenever I cast my second spell each turn, it deals 1 damage to each opponent. It has Haste, so I'm going to attack you for 2.
Doo-doo.
And I'll pass the turn.
I'm gonna play a Thornwood Falls. It enters the battlefield tapped, and when it does, I gain a life. I'm gonna tap Windurst to play the Lunatic Pandora. I can pay to surveil or to sacrifice it to destroy a non-land permanent. Go ahead.
All right, untap. Play a mountain. Cast the Iguana Parrot, a 2/2 lizard bird pirate, as you do, with flying vigilance and prowess. I'm a big fan of this card, as you can imagine. I will then attack you for 2 more,
I'll take 2. Doo-doo.
and I'll pass.
Untap. Draw. Ooh, interesting. I'm going to tap for 2. I'm going to warp in, use social engineering.
Oh.
This is an enchantment with warp for 1 and a green. So landfall. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, create a 2/2 colorless robot artifact creature token. I'll go ahead and do my land drop for turn, which will create me a... Let's say this Grogu is a 2/2 colorless artifact creature token. I have nothing else to do. Use social engineering will go to exile, and I can cast it later for 3 green. Go ahead.
I'll do an island, and I'll do a red and 2. Cast a Samurai's Katana. I have a trigger on the Iguana Parrot. It gets +1/+1 because of prowess. And then the Samurai's Katana triggers, and I'll create a little hero represented by this art card of Cloud. Cloud, the 1/1 hero, now gets +2/+2 trample and haste, and is a samurai instead of a soldier, because he's normally a soldier in his game. I will then go to combat. I will attack for 3 on the ground with trample and haste, and then 3 in the air with flying and vigilance.
No box. I'll take 6.
And I'll pass.
An island for turn. Then we'll tap for 3, and we're gonna web up. Exile target non-land permanent. I think that katana is gonna be the thing I web up.
The equipment itself?
Yep.
All right.
Pass from there.
Okay. 1 tap. We'll do 2 for the Spiderbot. It's a 2/1 Spider Robot Scout with reach. And when it enters, I can search my library for a basic land, reveal it, shuffle, and put it on top. I will do so. I'll reveal a mountain, and then I'll shuffle and put it on top. While I do so, I'll be attacking you for 2 in the air.
Take 2.
And I'll pass. And put this mountain on the top of my library.
All right, I'll play, actually we'll go with a swamp for turn. I'm going to tap for 4, and I'm going to cast the Packdoll Terror. It's a 3/4 toy. When this creature or another artifact you control enters, each opponent loses 1 life and I gain a life. So that happens now. I'll swing a 2/2 at you.
I'll take 2.
Pass.
Tap. I'll play that mountain that you had no clue was going to be there.
Hey, yo.
Is this optimal? No, but I don't like it. I'm going to get rid of the Pack Doll, casting an Alchemist Greeting, dealing 4 damage to it.
That is reasonable.
Right.
It dies.
It's an overpriced thing, but I did it nonetheless.
It's limited. You pay for overpriced things.
That is true. That is true.
This is the way.
We'll attack for 1, or sorry, prowess trigger. This is +1/+1. I'll attack for 1, 2, 3 in the air, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the ground for 8 total. I'll pass.
Play an island. Tap for 6. And I'll play the Guidelight Pathmaker. When it enters, I'm going to search my library for an artifact, the Black Mage's Rod. When that enters, we'll create a hero. Of course, our hero in this instance is Hangtime Chris Wilcox.
Oh, I missed that guy.
That is all I can do. I will pass to the die step.
We'll untap, we'll upkeep, we'll draw. I could cast a spell. I'm just going to go to attacks, and I'm going to attack with everything. I think that's going to be enough.
Yep, I die.
Oh, goodness. All right, that was
Wowee, ladies and gentlemen, wowee. How does he do it?
Flyers. Roll for the thing.
16.
Ooh. Woo! All right, do you want to go first?
Let's go. I do want to go first. And I'm gonna kick it off with a forest and pass the turn.
I'll do a mountain. Turn 1 play. The Dynamite Diver. It's a 1/1 Goblin Pilot. Saddles mounts and crews vehicles as though its power were 2 greater. And when it dies, it deals 1 damage to any target. I'll pass.
Untap, upkeep, draw for the turn. That helps a little bit. I will play a second forest and say go.
First, for anything, I'll attack you for 1.
I will take 1.
I'll play an island, and I'll pass.
I will draw for turn. I will also play an island. And then I'm going to tap 3 for Toph, the Blind Bandit. And I will once again soup up this here island. And I will pass after that.
On your end step, I'll abandon attachments. I'll choose to discard Molten Man, and I'll draw 2. I'll tap, on my turn, and draw. I'll play a mountain. I'll tap for blue and 2, and I'll cast Combat Tutorial. Target player, I'm going to target myself, draws 2 cards, and then I put a +1/+1 counter on up to 1 target creature I control, which I will do the Dynamite Diver. Go to combat, not do anything. Second main, end step, pass.
Mountain, finally showing off that
Hey.
other color
Source
that
of red
never
mana.
showed up on the other game. I'm going to go ahead and tap for 4 and bring out Snowmelt Stag. It's a Vigi, and during my turn, this creature has base power and toughness 5/2. When it's not my turn, it's a 2/5, and I can pay 7 mana. This creature can't be blocked this turn. That being said, I'm going to go ahead and get into the red with Toph for 2.
I'll take 2 at 18.
And I will pass the Tizern.
We'll do an island. I'll tap all 4 for a Nimble Thopterist. When it enters, I thop, create a 1/1 Thopter. This one's actually a Thopter and not a fake Thopter.
Yeah, like the ones I make. Yeah, my knockoff Thops.
No, this one's actual factual Thopteratrix Max.
Nice.
I'll pass.
Okay, well, I'm gonna untap, as one does. Then I will go to my upkeep and draw, also as one does. And again, hey, look at that. This land enters the battlefield tapped. I can tap it for blue or red. Also, I'm now going to tap 1, 2, 3, and a 4. Because you control 3 creatures, I get to cast this for 2 less. For a 5/7 with reach. Okay, well, that looks like that's about all I can do at this point in time. So I'm just gonna P the TDU, good sir.
Okay, well, that reach thing is frustrating. to say the least.
Don't even worry about it.
Let's play a mountain. I'm going to cast a spider bot. I'm going to search for an island, and I'm going to put it on the top of my library. I'm going to just pass.
Okay. I'm going to untap, upkeep a Rooney Doo, draw for the turn. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and bring out one of the only rares I was able to play. Is an Eternity Elevator. Right now I can just tap it to add 3 mana, but if I get it to over 20, I can tap it to add X mana of any one color, where X is the number of charge counters on the Eternity Elevator. So I'm going to go ahead and tap 2 to crew the...
Station.
I'm going to station it, yeah. And I'm also... you know what, I'm going to throw Toph in there too. So this is 12 counters total. But with that, I'll pass the turn to you.
Bro, hey, it's that island that I put there. That's crazy. We'll tap all the things for Relentless X-ATM092. Rolls off the tongue.
It really does.
It's a 6/5 robot spider, can't be blocked except by 3 or more creatures, and I can pay 8 to return it from the graveyard to the battlefield. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 coming your way.
I'm going to take 8 and go to 11.
And I will pass.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw for the turn. So I'm going to tap Toph. I'm going to tap the island, and I'm going to tap the Snowmelt Stag, which will give me 9, putting me at 21 space station counters.
That station's turned all the way on.
Man, it...
Full mast.
Full mast, it really is. I think I'm just going to have to tap the station for a buttload of mana. For 21 mana, I'm going to use 4 of it to cast Rainveil Rejuvenator. I have the option of milling cards. I will not do that, but I get to add green equal to the creature's power, and with that, I will pee the tea, as it were.
Okay, well, that's a little bit fucky, but that's fine. I'll do 3 for a Marshall's Path Cruiser. It's a 6/5 vehicle. When it enters, I search my library for a basic land, reveal it, put it in my hand. I'm going to reveal an island, put the island into my hand. I can pay Wooburg to exhaust it, turning it into an artifact creature with 2+1/+1 counters on it. I have no way to pay that. And then it has Crew 5 as well. Put the island in my hand. I'll play that island for turn. Crazy, I know. I'm just going to attack with the 6/5 that can't be blocked except by 3 or more creatures.
Yeah, in response, I'm going to pay 1 and try to bounce off that creature by returning it to its owner's hand.
Sure. Goes to my hand. And I'll pass it.
Alright, I'm going to untap. I'm going to tap the station for 21 mana.
Of what color?
Blue.
Gross.
Blue mana. And I'm going to pay 7 into the Snowmelt Stag, which means this creature can't be blocked this turn. I'm then going to pay 4 mana and play the Badger Mole. Returns once more. And I will put 2 more counters onto my island. Then I'm going to hit you with the Vigi for 5.
Yeah, I think I'm just going to have to. Yeah,
oh, wait.
I'm just gonna have to.
Also, just to retap differently, I forgot I had so much mana. I'm just going to spend the 1 green it would take.
Yeah, no, that's
yeah,
very fair.
Yeah,
that's very fair. Yeah, I'm just going to take the 5. I'll go to 13.
Oh, no, I messed my... Never mind. Too late. Ignore me.
You're ignored. Carry on with your second main.
Second main, I will do nothing and quietly chastise myself.
I totally understand that feeling. I've been there.
But it is your go, sir.
Okay, we'll untap. Top deck something cool? While cool, not particularly helpful at the present time. I think I'm just going to pass.
Leaving a lot of mana up. I'm not worried at all. Plains card. Tap for blue again. I'm going to spend 4 of that to crack my airship to draw a card. I'll put the rest into the Snowmelt Stag
Sure.
for 7, so I've only used 11 of the 21 mana I have, so I still have 10 available to me. We've got a lot going on over there. I think it's just best to kind of just get in where I fit in, you know what I'm saying?
Sure.
So I'm just going to swing for another 5 with the Snowmelt Stag.
Okay, I'm going to tap 2. I'm going to do Desculpting Blast on it, bouncing it to your hand. And because it was attacking, I make a 1/1 drone, which is a fake Thopter. I'm going to represent it with this real Thopter.
I'm going to 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I got to. I'll play it again. Gross. Gross. I will pee the tea after that.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to ship it again, which is kind of some frustrating bullshit. Here we are.
All right, I'm gonna untap. That's a mountain. Look at that. That's a spider mountain.
Spider Mountain.
Spider Mountain. And I'm just gonna tap again. I'll make 21 blue mana. I'll spend 7 of it on the Snowmelt Stag.
Cool. You only have 14 left.
Yeah, going a little stag to this.
Spend it wisely.
And I'm going to get in where I fit in for another 5.
All right, before damage.
Oh, okay.
We'll do 4 to kick a whoosh. Bouncing it to your hand, and I kicked it, so I get to draw a card. Second verse, same as the
Second verse, same as the motherfrackin' first. 4 mana. There he is again. The Snowmelt Stag. I'm going to go ahead and ship it to you, big dog.
1 card deeper. Did it help? Only a little bit. Only a little bit.
How much longer will you repost my stag?
I don't have that much more bounce spells. We'll do 3 for a Wandering Mind. It's a 2/1 flyer. When it enters, I look at the top 6 of cards in my library. I could reveal a non-creature, non-land card from among them, put it into my hand, put the rest on the bottom in a random order.
That seems like a pretty good card.
It is a pretty good card. I'm going to reveal Ugin, Eye of the Storm.
He's storming.
That will go to my hand. You have nothing to fear this turn.
What does that Ugin do?
We'll get there when I cast it.
Okay.
If you really want to know, when I cast it, exile up to 1 target permanent. That's one or more colors. Whenever I cast a colorless spell, exile up to 1 target permanent. That's 1 or more colors. I can +2 to gain 3 life, draw a card, +0 to add 3 colorless, -11 to search my library for any number of colorless non-land cards. Exile, shuffle, until end of turn I can cast them without paying them their cost.
Oh, that's so gross.
I know, right? I'll pass.
Untap. Upkeep.
You sound so
Draw
sad.
card. I am. I'm kind of very sad. Alright, well, you know this song and dance so well. 21 blue mana. I'll put 7 of it into the stag. Vigilance, it does not tap, and I'll hit you for 5.
It's a 5/7?
It's a 5/2 right
5/2? Oh.
now. The 5/7 is the Laugh Ship Predator.
I should have done this a long time ago. I'm going to Thunder Magic it.
Oh, what does that do?
Deals 2 damage to it. I could have been doing that instead of bouncing it.
Yeah, you could have.
I'm a doofus. I'm a complete doofus.
Yeah, that does happen. There goes the stag.
Yeah,
Stag
cool.
down. And I guess I'll just have to brace for impact.
Brace for Ugin.
And pass the turn.
1 tap. I'll play Mountain. I will
If
tap.
Ugin leaves, does what he exiles come back?
No.
It's just gone?
Yeah, it's just gone. But here, we'll go through the rules text because I'm going to tap for 7, and I'm going to cast Ugin, Eye of the Storms. When it enters, I get to exile up to 1 target permanent that is 1 or more colors. Unfortunately, your delicious 21 mana spacecraft is colorless. That upsets me greatly. Let's get rid of the reach creature.
Exiled.
Into the exile zone. I'm going to +2 him up to 9, and I'll gain 3 life. And I'll draw a card. I was hoping to draw into something, so I should have done this in the other order, but oh well. Devoted Duelist for red and 1. I'll go to the combat. All right, I'll attack for 2, 3, 4 in the air. All of it in the air.
7.
And I'll pass it to you.
Okay. Well, I'm going to do some things because I guess I kind of am having my hand forced. I will tap for white mana this time. 21 of it. And I will put 3 into a Banishing Light targeting Ugin.
Yep. Goes into exile.
I will spend a green and a white for a Piercing Exile. Exhale. Piercing Exhale.
Yeah.
I can Behold a Dragon. I don't have one. Target creature you control deals damage equal to its power to target creature or planeswalker. If a dragon was beheld, surveilled too. So I'm going to choose the Badger Mole, and I will have the Badger Mole deal its damage to. What's your biggest thing that would die from this?
2/2, 3/2, 2/1, 2/1, 1/1, 2/1. So the 3/2.
That
But
thing
it's on the
does
ground.
something though.
When it enters, it makes
No. You casting the
This
goblin.
one deals a damage when I cast a second spell. These two have ETBs. This one crews more, and then this one's the biggest flyer.
Okay, so I'm gonna hit the goblin,
Okay.
the one that does damage for the 2 spells, and then for my final trick, I will spend a blue and the 2 remaining white for a Stuck in Summoner's Sanctum on your flyer, your big flyer.
Okay, and that just enchants it and makes it not able to attack?
And you can't activate its abilities if it had any.
It did not. Okay, we're just going to do that. It's stuck.
All right, and then I will pass the turn and hopefully stage an amazing comeback.
I'll do red and 1 for a Zookeeper Mechan. It's a mana dork that has a mana sink to give target creature +4/+0 until end of turn for 7 mana.
Seems good. Yeah, seems good.
Then I'll tap for 5 and 6 for the Relentless XATM 092. I'll go to combat. I'll attack you for 2 in the air.
I'll take 2.
And I'll pass.
Forest. And that will be my turn.
Oh, wow.
I'm hellbent.
Oh, God. Oh, buddy. I'll go to combat. I'll attack with everything. Actually, I'm going to use the Spider Bot and the Dynamite Diver to crew the Marshal's Path Cruiser, and then attack with everything else that can attack, except
Yeah,
the
I have to block with
Zookeeper.
3 for that, so that's...
Yeah.
Yeah, you got it.
Hey, I only needed Ugin for 1 turn.
Yeah, that Ugin was kind of backbreaking.
A Planeswalker and Limited being backbreaking? Who would have ever thunk it?
Breaking.
I'm fairly confident nobody has ever won a draft or a pre-release or any sort of limited pool with a powerful Planeswalker before. Never been done. I feel a little bit bad for 2 years in a row of winning our Chaos Limited game, but then again, I'm not subjected to the punishment. In fact, I'm the benefactor now, and if you want to know what that punishment is, be sure to subscribe so you don't miss the next episode of the Duels of Dorks podcast, where I become royalty, and they have to address me as such for the entirety of the episode. It's going to be very exciting. If you want to see what last year's limited game turned out to be, I mean, you know I won. But the games are still very entertaining, and please forgive me for my editing choice of putting the 2 playmats top and bottom. I don't know what I was thinking. And let us know what you are looking forward to most in 2026 and why it's Lorwyn Eclipsed, because that set looks like a banger.